All right, welcome aboard, guys. Um, so let me start with this. So I moved the microphone up onto my t-shirt collar. Um, it seemed like, so I was hanging it off my left sleeve, but it seems to be getting inconsistent results there. Why is
500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
Why is this out? They've gone by. All right. So anyway, so if it feels like I'm yelling at you, I'm sorry. I'm experimenting with microphone placement to see how it works.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
Yeah. There are days I just want to mute her. Okay, it's not days, it's times. But whatever. Click. FSD on.
Feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
All right, so like I said, we're going. Did I say it? I mean, I got there. All right, we're going to go by the rent house. It seems. Oh, it's having a hard time making that right turn. I don't know. There's a lot of wheel jerking going on there. And it's just a simple, just go right. And right in the lane that we're supposed to be in, not the other lane, because that'd be stupid. So we're going to go by the rent house. They had a burner that for some reason wasn't lighting up. And I don't know if it's a gas flow. It looks like a gas flow, okay? Let me put it that way. Because the flame never came up when you went high. Now, why should I be working on it? I've had electric utilities for a large part of my life. Right? So gas is something I got the experience at other people's houses, not so much mine. Although at some point I'm sure I lived someplace that had gas. I just don't remember it well. It's been that long I've had electric. So anyway, but there's a little thing in there, you can see it sparking, you can hear it click, 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 click. So it's not, I don't think it's that. I think it's maybe the jets are just a little bit plugged. It's my best guess. But it is an old, old. I really expect it should last longer, but it's been in that house for 7-8 years since the house was built. And actually, the tenant they had in before they decided they're going to sell the place, they were living there that whole time. So who knows? People do things when they're trying to save money. Right? It's like, oh yeah, we change the air filter every month or whatever it was the guy said. And it's pretty obvious, no, you didn't. Anyway, like my daughter said, well, we don't really like dust. So like, I'll admit, I'll change. Sometimes it'll take me 2 months to change my filter. And so yes, I do have dust in my house. So sometimes I go through and clean it up. Try to keep the filter changed to some extent. What is she doing? She's trying out an electric bike? I guess. That's not running smoothly. Right? Technology's great if you can get it to work. The problem is sometimes it doesn't work on the first try. It's like FSD. Whoa. It chooses to stop automatically for no reason. Okay, it didn't stop, it just slowed down. Now it's going to surge. What are you doing? You're hurting my feelings. Oh, too bad. Anyway. And that's why, you know, some people will see me as kind of a early adapter. But I don't think of myself as an early adapter. I tend to go like, let's wait, let it prove itself a little bit before I adapt to it. Right? So what, Tesla started in 2012, something like that? And it took me till 2022 to buy a Tesla. Oh, another phantom brake. I guess there was a truck coming up the road. Is that what? Or the trash cans on the side of the road? Where's this guy going? I'm going too fast. You in? I'm going too fast. So there's a box truck behind me, and he's. When we went down the hill, he came right up to my bumper practically. And that should be an automatic sign. No, we're going too fast. Slow down. And of course, we cut that corner. All right, so when we came on the road, we came in a different school zone. He reset, a different speed zone. No, I don't want to go relive school zone stuff right now. And yes, he's fallen way back. So he's ready to hit me practically. But as soon as I get on an open road, he's just flying off the back of my car. Superior. Awesome. Lago Vista band rules. Yes, I'm not knocking your school. I'm sure your school rules too. Superior is this means your band is really good. And there are a lot of bands that are really good. Right? It depends on the focus of the school. It seems Lago Vista has somehow a widespread focus. Right? Cheerleaders have dominated state. I don't know where they're at this year, but they've several years in a row they've won state for 3A, 4A, whatever they're in at that time. I think we used to be 3A, now we're 4A, but I don't remember. But cheerleaders, cross country apparently did well. Their golf team, and who am I missing? Golf team, tennis team. And lest anybody think I'm slighting the king of Texas, their football team is doing pretty good. Not top, but pretty good. I mean, at least they're winning district and going on several rounds. So, I mean, that's better than most schools get. So Mr. Box Truck's back, but he's not passing me, which is kind of weird. And it's almost like FSD's pulling a page out of my book. Well, I'm going a little bit slow, just to encourage him to go by. I think he's too afraid of himself. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, this deaf and liable is sure it's advertising. I personally can't imagine wanting to be a council member for city of Lago Vista or any other city, really. I mean, it seems thankless. You're not going to get much money.
1,000 feet. Turn right onto Farm to Market 14.
Oh, sure. Some people go like, "Oh, well, wow, I'm glad you're here." Yeah. Okay. So if you want attention, I can see where that might work out.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
Red light. Green light. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, come on, it's 55. Well, I was scared. Oh, it looks like y'all's side of the windshield's kind of dirty. Whoops. So I kind of tried to clean it up yesterday, or last night, but I didn't use anything special, just a wet towel. And I'm guessing it didn't work out great. Yeah, 45. Well, Mr. Box Truck's not catching up, really. And I would have thought this is the place he'd be screaming up. But there's a car coming by is going to make it a difference for him. No, he is coming up. Tune-up services. Did somebody take over that place? Yeah. He's going to come right up again. You sure you want to do that? Not quiet on my bumper. Oh, he's going to old 1431 anyway. Oh, goodness. What is it with you motorcycle guys and ultra bright lights? Okay, not ultra, but high beam lights. You know, you can look at it two ways. One way is, oh, well, your high beams are bothering me, so I'm putting up my hand so I don't see your lights, which means I don't see you. Okay? And I've been told, no, we were told to put on our high beams because it makes us safer. Okay, and if I can't see you, are you safer? Oh, but if I have my high beam lights on, I'm safer. I can't see you. Okay, the other way to look at it is, and maybe my eyes are a little bit more sensitive, I don't know, but your high beams are causing me a little bit of vision blindness. Okay? So that's why I put my hand, because it's bothering my eyes. So if I'm blinded by your lights, I can't see you either. Either way, I'm not seeing you. Let's see, right turn signal, we go right. Yes, he's going right. But auto lane change is unavailable. Not quite sure why. There comes a Porsche trying to prove he's a man. Followed by a Sky trying to prove he's a man. Followed by a Nissan Rogue who's like, oh wait, if they're going fast, I can go fast. And to be fair, I don't think Jonestown has a new police officer yet, so. Oh, there's Travis County deputy. He's obviously not worried about people speeding. Ah. Oh, where were you going there? You got a little lazy or something. All right, so for some reason, all of a sudden he started steering right for the lamppost. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like the Ford Edge. I didn't like the Ford Edge either. He seemed like he was edging it over into my lane. Right? I mean, it doesn't look like it now, but he was at that time. Oh my goodness. Anyway, immediate reaction, brake on, FC off, take control, steer it back to the left. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm saying it all the time. Elon, this is not the FSD release you want to be putting on people. Well, they got more Trump signs up. Okay. Now that people have already early voted, now there's more signs up. No, I haven't early voted actually. You were with me yesterday when we went by the church. I have a feeling I might have better success going down to the Randalls and Steiner Ranch. I mean, I just think it's going to have less people there. Well, that was so weird. Why did... I mean, I did have that Ford Edge that was right next to me. At the time he chose to... I need to shift to the right. But shifting to the right means you're aiming right at a light pole. That's stupid. Wow. Okay, so it's not the max speed, it's just the FSD doesn't want to go faster. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about how pitiful you are. Okay, for a second there he was starting to bump up a little bit, then we came up to that curve and you go, well, I need to slow back down, I'm scared. Why? You know, FSD 12.3.6 is better than this. I mean, you could make your case. Each person has their own opinion. But that's my feeling right now is FSD 12.3.6 is better in the places that are important to me. And one of those places is going 55 in the 55 zone. You could argue that is not... What? Seriously? Why? So we just shifted from the outside lane to the inside lane, and it appears the only reason to do it is to cut off this Lexus that was in the inside lane. Right? It's going to be a ways before we turn left. There wasn't a need for it. And to the Lexus guy, it probably looks personal. Like maybe we're road racing him or something. And 12.3.6 wouldn't have done that. And we're coming up on slow traffic. Okay, let's go. Right? Come on, you can do it. Don't hit the SpaceX car. No, why don't we stay in this lane? Let's pass these slow cars. I know that's an odd concept, but try it. Yeah. It figures this car would pick up speed as I'm passing them.
In 1 mile, turn left onto
And
West
there we go. The truck pulling the trailer pulled in front of him. What is it today? So yes, FSD's off. Oh, look, he's getting aggressive now. I'll show you. Okay. Let me move over. Enjoy yourself. I don't know. Whatever. To each his own. I don't know. Was he just being a jerk? Was it, oh look, oh no, Tesla's not gonna pass me? I don't know. This guy turning left? I don't know, let's get left in case he is. No? I don't know why his turn signal's on.
Turn left onto West New Hope Drive.
He may not know his left turn signal's on. Oh, he turned it off. Might be a green arrow. So you just bought a Corolla and you think it's a speed demon. Okay. Dude, I'm laughing at you. I came up on you and you're doing like 45 in the 55 zone. And I'm kind of guessing Tesla doesn't have, Toyota doesn't have FSD in their car. And I'm guessing it's a straight gas car. But whatever. It was nice to have somebody insist that their vehicle is qualified to be the ICE comparison vehicle. In the meantime, I'm just laughing, man. Come on. What are you proving? But FSD, what do you prove when you cut in front of somebody for no reason? You might need to review your training videos. Because somewhere in training videos, it says if you're in the outside lane and you come up to a traffic light with a Lexus on your inside, you pass them and cut them off. And why would you train that?
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto North Lakeline Boulevard.
That's not safety oriented. No, it's not.
Now turn left onto North Lakeline Boulevard.
No, Mr. Corolla, I did not aim to road race with you. I was just trying to move up enough to get space to move over. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm scratching my beard. I think it'd be very interesting to listen to what the microphone picked up. I did notice that the other day when I had the microphone hanging off my left sleeve. I didn't hear it, but where the microphone was, it could still hear the radio. I mean, it was not muted all the way off, so it was just light. Honk, 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 honk. What are you honking about? What wheels are those? Those don't necessarily look like performance. It's an intermediary, right? What we got? We got to have clear, semi-clear. Depends how you roll. Yeah, it's like he can't quite decide which lane he wants to go in. Well, make sure nobody passes me. I think I'll go in the middle between the two lanes. Yeah, that's not proper. Where are we on Lakeline? Of course they don't want to tell me. What does it say up here? Lakeline, yes. And we're going up to Plano again. Another Tahoe, but it's not an XL. Look at the exhaust pipes. It has 4 pipes sticking out. So what do you think, FSD? Is it really better to be in the inside lane going slow? Or should we go to the outside lane and follow the Jeep who's going slightly faster? Let's see, I think I'm probably in chill mode. Yes. It's almost like chill mode is more aggressive than I want it to be. But chill mode is the most chill of the 3 modes. And previously I was using average, which felt somewhat comfortable, other than sometimes he got a little too close to the car in front of you, from my perspective. Oh look, we could move over to the right lane. No? 253.9 today. At Randall's. Is that it? It's Randall's, right? Up here in Leander. So this Traverse has a windshield wiper on the back window. It looks like he wanted to go wipe it and there was a bunch of dust that just didn't come off. So I'm not sure what good that does you. Right there are those people, oh, you gotta have a rear windshield wiper, or rear window wiper. You're like, why? Then again, my rear window has such a slope to it, things aren't likely to stick very long. I wonder if I turn on the right turn signal, okay, he'll go to the right. I wonder if he'll hold it.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Okay, over here is Sunny that we used to go in all the time. But when we got the FSD upgrade, all of a sudden we're going up to Plano, which is right here.
Now turn right onto Plano Lane.
And I don't quite get why this is better. Ugh. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It's a little bit rougher, isn't it? I didn't think about it last time, but that's definitely a little bit rougher. Shade left? Whoa. Oh, that felt too close.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Stinnett Lane.
But you know, that's one of the FSD characters I have in my list. Her name's Measurement Mama. And so she measures things. And apparently she measured it, we're okay. Oh, I gotta put it in the trash can too. Whoops. See, that felt a little bit more cautious. Although he didn't wait, at least he wasn't going like, yeah, I'm going to go right now. Okay, well, nobody's here in the front.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay. Are you going to pull over and stop? Not very well. Oops. But there's the curb. All right. Where are we at? Trips. 19 miles, 33 minutes, 228 watt hours per mile, 4 kilowatt hours used. I will say that thing with the Lexus where we cut them off, that was stupid. There was no reason for it. I'm guessing at first the guy in the Lexus was kind of like, "What? You cut me off?" And then some reason he calmed down and said, "Oh, well, maybe there's a reason why he's being rude." I don't know. It was weird. Okay? But uncalled for and dangerous. Okay. There was something. So when we turned onto Lakeline Boulevard, he kind of like straddled the lanes. And I've seen him do that a few times. Why? Keep in mind, this is a successor to 12.3.6, right? So it's supposed to be building upon those experiences. And then they're in Jonestown, where all of a sudden he kind of shifted right. And he was aiming right for the light post. Now, I assumed that he was going to come back, but I didn't want to wait to find out. Okay? Elon, take your car, experiment with your car. Okay? Yeah, a Tesla car. Okay? And an ADAS driver. But these are things, we're not all that far from Giga Texas. You could go do this testing yourself. You know? Not like I'm 200 miles away, so it's difficult to get to where I am. Anyway, peace and harmony. Onward, upward charge. Don't worry, there's more to come. All right, let's get going, shall we?
In 500 feet, turn left onto Peregrine Way.
What? She was going to say way, and then also whoa, and stopped. Okay. Yes. Oh, I don't know.
Now turn left onto Peregrine Way.
Turn left. Oh, you want to go that way? That's the way you're going. I'm going this way. And maybe it's 6 one half dozen the other. I don't know.
Enter the roundabout and take the third exit.
If I have a roundabout instead of a stop sign. Uh, this guy's leaning kind of left, which means he's leaning into my lane almost. 1-800 got junk. He's going into the apartment complex.
In 500 feet, turn right onto South Baghdad Road.
Voter parking here. Okay, is it
Now
not quite as bad as yesterday, but it's still busy. And I think on the last presidential election, I actually went the week after. So it was 2 weeks, right? I went on the second week. I mean, just to avoid this madness, craziness. Are you going to fall right into the roughest part? Road work ahead. Drilling holes. But it's fun to drill holes, man. No, I know. They're doing coring, checking how stable things are. We're around Baghdad, right? Although we're in Leander, not Cedar Park. Right, Cedar Park's down that way. Oh, I switched to, no, I didn't switch. They suggested I switch, but I wanted things stabilized before I switched to auto pay. Verizon, that is. 245.9, really? That sounds like a good price. It's the Toyota Prius hybrid. Sounded like he was whistling when he came up by my back window. Ugh. Or maybe it's a brake drum scrape. What? Yes, I know. It's hard to feel comfortable without having a hand on or near the wheel. Okay, I can't really argue with the need to stop. It's just, I don't know. What do? You make a call on the stale yellow and start braking a little faster? A little sooner, I should say. So I do have an old white Toyota behind me who's following close, but every time we come to a red light, it takes them a while to figure out how to go forward again.
Turn left onto West New Hope
I guess it's a
Drive.
RAV4 maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get
Turn left
what
onto
people.
West
Oh,
New Hope Drive.
it felt like he was going to go right, but I was like, "There's no place to go right." And then, oh, there is a spot to go right. But wow. But hey, it's a Ram truck. What'd you expect? And that Toyota's going to follow me over here, huh? Okay. Ugh. Oh, that looks kind of nice, huh? This is a red Cybertruck. I guess owned by the business. And I gotta admit, that is one of the things I have in the back of my mind is if I open up this robo-taxi business and it does decent, I should have a Cybertruck in that business. But the reason we're getting a Cybertruck is so if I have to carry something, carry a car, whatever, or stuff, I have a truck to do it in. On the other hand, I have this Model Y. And it may be a simple choice of, well, but this car doesn't have FSD in it, so don't put him in the robotaxi fleet. But if I'm doing well, yes, this car is going in the cyber taxi fleet, the robotaxi fleet, and you have to subscribe to FSD. It's going to work out one way or the other, or in some way, I should say, it's going to work out. That's the only fair way to put it. There's some way it's going to work out. I mean, there is a possibility that competing with Tesla with their cybercabs won't work out. It could be there's so many people who are dead set in their ways in Lago Vista. And Lago Vista is a conservative style town. It won't have enough business. But you know, all it takes is having a few people all it takes is a few people who are in some way an influencer. You get the kids into it some, and all of a sudden everybody's going like, "Well, this actually sounds like a good idea." Right? And it's not like we're in gas and oil exploration territory, so you don't have any ties to that kind of stuff. I mean, it looks like the rough hands that they're living out of travel trailers close to wherever they're working at. Oh wait, they pulled the curb out of here, didn't they? Is that what happened? You know, FSD is kind of dumb to be in the inside lane and going slower than traffic who's passing you on the outside lane. And most people would see that as an unsafe maneuver. And I'm not necessarily going to disagree with that. What do you say we go into the go straight lane? Just an idea. You know? So navigation and FSD are getting confused about simple, rudimentary, which lane am I supposed to be in? Because the lane next to me is going to turn left. That's the lane I just got out of, but there's no reason to be there because all you do is go straight, so to speak. 0.7 miles, we're going to get blocked out, aren't we? Point 6. Let me move you over just to help out. Oh, as it turns out, they're turning right, so it all opened up later. New service times, 9 and 11.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Arrow Point Drive.
Wow, that's a big pumpkin patch.
Now turn right onto Arrow Point Drive.
Oh, it's Arrow Point? Oh, okay. I was thinking it was Arrowhead, but okay, whatever.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
A little bit further up, yeah.
Now turn right.
All right, welcome to the bank. All right, welcome aboard. So that segment of the trip was 6 miles, 17 minutes, 186 watt hours per mile? 186. I don't think we went over 45 at any point. So it was at relatively slow speeds, right? 186 is better than 5 miles per kilowatt hour. In fact, it's somewhat better than that. What? You want me to prove it? Well, maybe when I get to a chance, I'll try to compute it. No autopilot wheel. Oh, go here.
Now turn right onto East Whitestone Boulevard.
Oops. I forgot that he was going to want to go to the right because he wants to go back to Bell or wherever it is he wants to go. Or Seabar Ranch Trail or something. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. No, not going that way. Wait, you want to go down Seabar Ranch Trail?
Now turn right onto East Whitestone Boulevard.
Oh, he just recomputed on me. Where are you going? Yeah, he hadn't reset yet. It's okay. It's all right. It'll work out. And yes, I am a stubborn old man. I want to do things the way I'm used to doing them. You know, in fact, we should go through the HEB parking lot and then turn out on the Palmer Lane. See what he thinks of the 65 zone then. Are you with me? Yes, you are with me. Okay. With the camera out of sight, I mean, it is just on the periphery of my vision, but I don't see the flashing red dot. And the flashing red dot helps confirm what status is. Wait. I thought, no. He wants to go on Vista Ridge.
Turn right onto North Vista Ridge Boulevard.
And then go down Brushy Creek to Bell.
Now turn right onto North Vista Ridge Boulevard.
I guess that's the hedge trimmer. Oh. All right, so at some point I have to go to my goddaughter's house and do some hedge trimming at her house. Ugh. That's the thing, right? Once you start acquiring the tools to do the job, you start becoming the expert. You think it's only take 4%? Wow. Well, if I go your way, guess what? I'm not going your way. Well, it looks like he's starting to recompute some stuff. And he is still giving me alternatives.
Turn right onto West Palmer Lane.
All right, so let's turn in here. There's 8. Oh, what now? Well, it says there's 8 available, but there's only one person here charging. Not yet. But when he lit it up, he said it's going to take like 30 minutes for the water to get hot. Okay. Any chance? Ding ding. After this Toyota Camry comes by. I don't know. What do you see? Looks clear to me. Okay, you read that 65 sign. So one would hope if Grandpa ever catches up with FSD releases that he'll be able to read the signs. Which I guess means I have to go out on Texas 130 at some point. What? Yes. He was having a hard time with identifying whether the sign said 85 or 65. I don't know why he had differences of vision on different signs, but I mean, to a human eye, they all look like 85. Once you get south of Coda. So I don't really know why he was having so much trouble with it. So why would you wait like 20 minutes after I send a text to say, oh, are you still there? No, I already did what I was going to do. Although I did have the thought in my mind, like, maybe I should stick around because she's going to come back and ask a question later. That's the way it is. And yes, we had talked about it some, but I wasn't thinking about it. I guess I was thinking along the lines of, it's going to work, no problem. Once the guy was satisfied the pilot was on, and you even heard the heater, the flame come on. Like, that's good enough. Yes, sirree, Bob. Oh, get rid of this mode. Go back to this. So we're going down Avery Ranch, come up on Bell, which means we're going through that one place where he doesn't like it. Is he working on speeding up to prevent me from passing him? Or is it just I couldn't hear the whistle before? So even though he read the 65 sign, doesn't mean he should go 65. Although we are following a Camry at a reasonable distance. Oh my goodness gracious. And we're in 60 zone, okay.
Now turn right onto Avery Ranch Boulevard.
Well, if Tesla ever gets around... Do I have Friday plans? Kamala Harris coming to Houston. So? Well, to be fair to you guys, when I lived in the valley, Rio Grande Valley, Ronald Reagan came to Harlingen. And my schedule was such that I could attend his rally. And it's far South Texas. No presidential candidate comes there, but Ronald Reagan did. So I went to go see it just because nobody else is going to make it there. So it's kind of cool to go see the president's candidate, whether or not you agree with him, whether or not you're going to vote for him. And so what I'm saying is, somebody just sent me a text saying Kamala's going to be in Houston. No doubt another one of the fundraiser things. Okay, we're doing 39 to 41 zone. Yeehaw. Oh, so going back to the rent house, the important thing was they didn't want to call they have home, whatever the home replacement, appliance replacement plan is. They wanted to confirm that it was indeed not working. Like, okay, you already checked it's not working, but you need to check it again. Come on. So that's all I had in my mind was get in, check that, bring the trash can in, and get going. Actually, that silver looks, I don't know. We're going to go right. Why are we go? Oh, because you can't go left. But if I remember right, it's 2 lanes turn left. Right? So why are you here? This is absolutely stupid. So whether it's this version of FSD or its navigation just is clueless, right? I mean, the 2 left lanes both turn to the left. This lane actually comes to an end, so you have to merge over. But I know what he's going to do. When he gets up to the traffic light up ahead, he's going to go to the right. And you know, some days it just gets so tedious with FSD. What do you say we interrupt it? That's all right. Let's take the shortcut that you're too stupid to see. What's that? That was really rude of me to say it that way?
183 south.
Oh, too bad. $252.9. What is going on with gas prices? Oh, that's cash. Does anybody pay cash for gas anymore? I mean, when I was a kid, I did. But that's because that's how you budget your money. When you ran out of money, you ran out. Yes, people had credit cards. But I never felt rich enough to have a credit card when I was in college. Now they have them all the time, but right. And the one company that wanted to, they were arranging for me to come up to. They're in the Dallas area. They're arranging for me to come up there. And the first thing threw me off was like they expect me to ride a bus. Do what? You expect me to ride a bus to an interview? This is after I already interviewed with IBM. IBM, they sent an employee over pick us up. Me and one other guy went. So it was like, wow, this is cool. So they actually were looking for people. But anyway, something happened with the flight when I got to the airport, and they said, "Oh, no big deal. Just put it on your credit card, and we'll reimburse you later." What credit card? I'm a college student, dude. But I mean, nowadays everybody has credit cards, so it's not. It's a whole different place.
In 1,000 feet, take the US 183 south ramp on the left.
Oh, come on. Well, I'm not really sure I want to go up on US 23. You have no choice. That's the only place this lane goes. We could go to the left. All of a sudden, he's like, I'm not aggressive. What? We are talking about FSD here. Come on. You're going to wait for all the traffic to build in around us, and then you'll be stuck. Oh, look at this 400. Oh, and we're braking for it. Oh, you're making things more difficult this way. Just go by them. And sure enough, the Ram that was next to me running his... Yeah, he needed to get over too. Take a chance. The 4Runner's going away from us. Yes, 12.3.6 and Grandpa would have been going around already. Of course, that's set to average mode, not chill. Okay, right lane must turn right, but that's the exit lane. Well, it took a while, but we finally built up to it. I wonder if chill mode's having that much effect. That Ram's kind of leaning. Wow. It's just a little curve. Oh wow, he found gas pedal in his truck. He's in the other lane. I assume that's what you break. No, no, no. Let's not run into this Toyota. What do you say? Don't run into Toyota. Stupid. And you know what? He just wants to get over anyway. Oh, man. Although he's not... What? What's he doing? Looks like he's confused. Yes, I'm not quite sure how I want to go about this, but my feeling is this is more like a D. Although I don't know that there's anything that he did that strictly has a grade of D. So maybe it's a C minus, I don't know. But there's several places where he just was ill-advised maneuvers. And yes, if you're not paying attention to what's going on, oh, gotta brake for that! For what? What are you braking for? Although there was a barrier at the end of that lane, this barricade. I don't know. Right? At the moment, if you gave me a choice between 12.5.4.1 and 12.3.6, I'd pick 12.3.6. I feel more secure there. Oh, we have to go. We have to switch to the next lane over because there are so many vehicles in front of us. Yeah, let me take over. You're getting out of control here. Oh, to be fair to him, I did touch the right stalk by accident, which completely threw him off, I guess. But when you go from this lane to the next lane over, and there's no traffic really holding you up, why? It just sounds stupid to be back behind this 4Runner again. Right? You go, oh, I'm getting over aggressively, I'm going to go aggressively. And then you get all screwed up, and then you're back behind the 4Runner that you were behind before. So it comes down to what was the point? Mr. California driver. California Road Ranger, baby! Oh, you know what? I lost focus on where I was going. Of course, it doesn't help that they've done so much construction, it all changed.
Now take the exit on the right toward Texas.
Yes, I'm mad. What are you doing? You know, I'm just being stupid. Yeah.
Turn right onto North Capitol Texas Highway. Now turn right onto North Capitol Texas Highway.
Left lane must turn left. See, there's some things that FSD does great, but then it just sometimes it gets stupid. And I'll say one thing about going to buttons as opposed to the stocks. At least with the buttons, you're making more sure of where you're touching something. Now, what is this guy doing? He's standing in the middle of the road. Complete danger.
Now turn left onto North Capitol Texas Highway.
If I can get over here.
Now turn left onto Research Boulevard.
So we have all these people now who are just panhandling. But welcome to Austin. Many years ago, it used to be they were selling flowers. And you had to wonder who's providing these flowers that they're selling. What's that? Yes, you could do that. 217 watt-hours per mile. Oh, somebody didn't like their Prius. Oh, man. Got all torn up. I guess I could have gone to Whole Foods, huh? Green light, 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so I turned FSD back on. And he's going way over in the other lane. I don't know why. Whoa. Mr. F-150. Then he knows whether or not he had a turn signal on. Okay, let's move over. What do you say? Human driver left turn signal. Yes, those are definitely performance wheels. Okay, it was a Model Y, maybe? That's about the same radius, or whatever you call that measurement. Left lane closed. Wow, okay. Yeah, it looks like this Costco is kind of busy. It's a Tuesday afternoon.
In 500 feet,
Or Tuesday
turn
just
to
before
stay
lunch.
on Research Boulevard.
I didn't even see that car there.
Now make a U-turn to stay on Research Boulevard.
A U-turn, huh? You sure about that? That's an ambulance? I don't see any lights on it. So I was thinking about doing some summon work in the back of 24 Hour. Well, you can't do a U-turn because it's closed. Okay, but you figured it out. Follow the
Now
left turn
left
signals.
onto Research Boulevard.
Okay, it's good. We need to get over.
500 feet, turn right.
Okay, that worked out well.
Now turn right.
Oh, okay, that
In
worked out
500
well.
feet, your destination will be on the right.
I'm gonna make left turn on the private drive here, which is appropriate.
Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, I guess he's turning on the right turn signal, indicating he's going to come to a stop. But he's not going to stop. Okay. What are you going to do? What, are you going to park in the handicap? So, there's good marks there, right? It looked like, I mean, it's a handicap spot. You're not supposed to park in a handicap spot. So, are you trying to tell me this Toyota Highlander is 16 feet wide? I guess that's one way to make sure you don't get door dings, right? Except then you're making yourself a target. Alright, so that spot just ahead, reserved parking van accessible, I think is where he might have been thinking about parking. Because he pulled out and had his turn signal on. Almost like that's what he was intending to do. Okay, so let me take over manually, go to the back of a 24-hour, and then we'll play around some more with Ray's new toy, so to speak. Now, what can I get away with? Well, you know what? It's open up there. Ding ding. It's gonna pull forward. I do like this the big blue arrow that it does to tell you that it's switching directions. I think you're there.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
You had your chance. All right, 22 miles, 52 minutes, 221 watt-hours per mile. So far, we've covered 41 miles and used 9 kilowatt-hours. And for you people who talk this way, 224 watt-hours per mile, which is just better than 4 miles per kilowatt-hour. All right, let's get set up and let's go. What? Oh, yeah. All right, so I kind of talked about this, but let me put it pretty bluntly. From my viewpoint, I'm tempted to give him a D, just right off the bat. Just give him a D. But the problem with giving him a D on this drive is he hasn't done anything that is a D class of error. So maybe it's a C minus. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess I touched my hair and now I know that there's cobweb in my hair. Ugh. Like I said, I maybe I didn't say it. I felt like there was a cobweb right by the front door of the rent house. Okay, whatever. So, for now, I guess the grade's a C minus. But I just, no confidence right now. And you even had me at one point saying, I'd rather have 12.3.6. Okay? I hate that I have old software, but it feels more stable. And I don't think whoever made the decision to push this one understood what they were pushing. Right? I mean, is it sort of good? Well, sort of is a subjective word. And there's people who say 12.5.6 is pretty stable. Right? Of course, there's one guy who said it's not. I don't know. What I do know for sure is 12.5.4.1 has done enough things where if I was with that type person, I would never use this again. And that's not what you want to teach people, right? At least I don't think you do. Maybe I'm just ignorant and I don't know what I'm talking about. Okie dokie. I wonder I'll get rid of this. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go home. Yay. It's recording? Okay.
Research Boulevard.
So what I did was I plugged my camera into the car. It's a USB-C, and left the air conditioning running part of the time. And so now my camera is all charged up. Of course, it probably only has so much storage space left, but I think it has enough. Actually, I cannot see it. Okay. Yeah, some things are not so easy to see when the camera's way up here. What? Oh, come on.
Now turn right onto Jolly.
So this is a section where I normally drive manually until FSD figures out that I want to go down Jollyville. And sometimes that takes a while.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West Breaker Lane. Now turn right onto West Breaker Lane.
Or go straight. Why is it set to 72? Oh, that was in dog mode, wasn't it? It's 86 degrees outside. So is that warm according to the average? Yes. 5 or 6 degrees above average. But compared to what it was just a month ago, it's very comfortable. Right? You just have to maintain that perspective, man. Just like on the news, they give the weatherman a hard time. You're like, well, he didn't do anything. He's just telling you what the forecast is. He doesn't want to be bad-mouthed. Anyway, welcome to Ray's Philosophy 101. And that is, try to find the positive in whatever is going on. Okay? If you can find something positive, then it's not all bad. Just like I got this Santa Fe in front of me going 35. Well, yeah, it'd be easy to go, come on. But on the other hand, at least he is moving. And we are going where we want to go, so it's all going to work out.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto
Be attentive. Keep your hands on the wheel. Because we haven't told you enough times. No, that's not it, is it? You don't always pay attention, Ray. Yeah.
Now turn right onto Duval.
You're a daydreamer. Okay, well, that's true to some extent, yes. I am a daydreamer. Left lane closed ahead. Uh-oh. Where's left lane closed ahead?
In 500 feet, turn left onto
Oh, past US 183. I don't care. I thought he was telling me something important. Okay, so while we're at the gym, I called my car over to where I was staying with my friend, and she's going like, wow. Not wow, but like confirmation that it can work. And then, so she was going to try to call the car to her. It wouldn't come to her. So then I yelled at her and said, if I call it to me, it's my car. And I called it and it came to me. She made sure that I did. I didn't carry that forward though. Oh, it's my car. It didn't come to you. But I mean, there are several different factors, right? She might not have Bluetooth running.
Now
Possible.
turn left onto Research Boulevard.
It could be her phone app is an older version. I didn't think that was the factor, but maybe. We're going to go to the right? Really? You sure? Because in 0.6 miles, we're going to get 183. At least that's what navigation says. So we're going down Anderson Mill. But because you're going 5 miles under the speed limit and people want to go, you're going to be blocked out. And you really need to be in this lane if that's where you're going. Okay, finally woke up.
In 1,000 feet, take the US 183 north ramp on the left. Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Uh-huh. Look, there's space to get over. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Congratulations, you caught up to 12.3.6, sort of. And in 0.8 miles, we're going to get out. So that'll be next exit. Sorry, we suddenly started slowing down. Boom. What?
1,000 feet, take the exit on the
Well, if you think you're going to go right, go right. I mean, you staying here in this lane is because what you're doing, not me.
now take the exit on the right toward Anderson Mill.
Right? FSD throwing up the little boom, I need help. Boom, I need help. What do you need help with? Unless you're saying you're no good, then we need to take you out. What's the name of that governor lady? Naomi or something like that? Where she wrote a book, and one of the things in her book is like, well, yeah, my dog was showing that he's no good, so I took him out to the gravel pit and shot him. You know, in some ways, I get it. That's what you do out in the country. So get over it. Those of you go like, oh my God, what do you do? No. But I mean, you got to sometimes. And we're going to go to the right again. What? Why? Whatever. Peace and harmony. Everybody's looking for a reason to feel something about something. Right? And yes, I get that too. It's why do I say Tesla's the best choice? Supercharger. But now that they opened up superchargers to a bunch of companies, well, that's no longer a factor in that discussion, is it? So you can get a Ford, use superchargers, and you're fine. And there are those people that say you come out ahead. Although this car is equipped with the CCS1 adapter. No, it's equipped with the communications. I have the plug, so I can hook up to Electrify America or one of those. It's just, in my experience, it costs more. If I'm only using it once in a while, it's not worth it. Whereas Tesla superchargers, I mean, where I look at what each one's saying, Tesla superchargers are cheaper. But whatever. I mean, everybody's going to figure it out eventually. Even the state governments are eventually going to figure out how to do fast chargers. But that's where I started off with, was this guy named Kyle Connor on a YouTube channel called Out of Spec Motoring, was talking about how he's going across country. And when I saw what he was doing, like, oh, that sounds easy. Actually, too easy. Then I said, okay, let's map a trip. Let's do a pretend trip to my daughter's house. Like, oh, that's nothing. So why would you not do that? Do it that way. Let's see. We got a heavy duty. What? Get over it. He's pulling a cement truck. Pull over and stare. Otherwise, don't slow down. Jeez Louise. What? Now you're staring at the car stopped? Why are you making a traffic problem? Go. Go, go, go. Yeah, human drivers aren't exactly as smart as people sometimes. Okay, let's do left turn signal. Yeah, FSD doesn't like that idea one bit. But why are we waiting on these people to find their gas pedal? You know, don't be stupid about it. And finally, the Jeep here is going, oh, that's right, we're on a road, we should go somewhere. Yes, absolutely. In fact, you should go back to Florida right now. Stay where they want you. But he may be escaping from all the misery there. Yes, okay. But pick some other state. Oh, come on. And the EQS is one of the ones going slow. So what do we say about the wife of Dirty Tesla? I only have to push the accelerator all the time. That's dumb. Yes. I agree with that 100%. And yet I want to get home, so I am. And we're about to go to a 50 zone. Oh, wow, okay, that was pretty drastic. Not a lot, but kind of. And Mr. Sewing Machine is now like, yeah, get away, I'm going. I don't know. And yes, I have now slowed down because we are in a speed zone. So I'm guessing the Jonestown police don't have cops at the moment. Oh, it's a Mexican car. Is it? I think it is. Yeah, all of a sudden, traffic's kind of eased up. There's still some around, but... Ugh. And I'm catching back up with Mr. Sewing Machine? You gotta be kidding me. Maybe you realize we're in the speed zone? Fireman's Park. Yeah, You can only press FSD so hard. He's too scared. Mr. Ford here is kind of coming up, but he's not sure. Well, it's a 250. It's a Super Duty. Oh, we're going to run into this ramp. Why are we here, Tesla? Here, let me break up the tension here and brake and get behind the Super Duty. Look at this Toyota. The Tacoma, right? Oh, I'm going fast. Get out of the way. You're not going that fast, are you? But I'm going to wreck you. Yeah. That's why my insurance is so high, because you're willing to wreck me. Not because of something I'm doing, it's because of what you're doing. What? Yes, FSD's off. I'm getting kind of tired of waiting for him to go. And the novelty of 12.5.4.1 is really wearing off. And as I remember, some of those events, OG guys, it's like, no, this shouldn't go wide release. And yet that's exactly what Elon's doing. And I'm thinking that with my experience just in the past few days, yeah, there's good reason why they're saying you probably shouldn't release this. But no choice, it's here. Well, the pickup a ways back behind me quickly moved to the inside lane like he's going to go. But he's not. In fact, he's already been passed. And what's it? That's a Toyota, isn't it? I was going to say that's a Honda Civic that has been trying to get ahead of me. Yep, too bad. Oh wait, here he comes. Yay! Where's Lago Vista PD when you want them? Yeah, that's a Camry. That can't be the same Camry I saw this morning, no. Oh, Mr. Pickup is coming up now, and he's going to pass me. Look, yeah, I'm going fast. I'm willing to get in a wreck. VDN2510. What? You just got that pickup? And Super Duty's getting over. And so long ago, hi to you, left me behind, and now I'm right behind him again. Or her, I'm sorry. Light's still blinking. Light's green. What? They're not moving. I mean, we were sitting there for no reason like that? Actually, I heard the Mercedes has reasonable efficiency. I mean, that's what they said. Has pretty decent range too. I do remember that. I think it's two years ago, where some source in China was saying that the motors aren't good, and that was enough. Like, I don't want to take a chance. Not that I would buy a Mercedes anyway; it's too expensive. But Ray, you have a Tesla. Tesla's not. I mean, 2022, 2023, early 2023, yeah, those cars were expensive. And this is 2022. That's part of where I'm at the moment is you can buy a well-used Model 3 for $21,000, $22,000 from Tesla. And I say from Tesla because that implies that the price is a little bit higher than if you shopped around with somewhere else. And if you want to do robotaxi and you're not sure it's all going to work out, you can just subscribe to FSD. And if it doesn't work out, you just stop the subscription. Although I have a feeling that you would still want to pay for it. Why is the guy flashing his headlights? Because he's out of control, right? What if I just wait till I pass dawn, then I'll turn. Oh, the high school zone is active right now. What? Yes. Okay, let's go right. It'll take a little bit longer to get home, but I won't go by a school zone. That's active. Right, the elementary school should be done. Oh, and you avoid the long line too. Ten, 22, 24. Okay. What? You're going too fast. Dun 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 dun. It looks cloudy out to the west. What's going on? Oh, there was supposed to be a cold front that was falling apart out to the west. Or northwest. Yes, you looked a little lazy on that curve. Curve. Okay, we can go. Oh. Well, somebody's putting new shingles. Oh my. Please slow down. You might hurt your car if you had fun. Yes, that is true.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Outpost Trace.
And I think if you weren't feeding them so much, we wouldn't have that problem.
Now turn left onto Outpost Trace.
What? Yes, if I was on the farm that my father used to own up on Long Island, yes, I think I'd be free to shoot those deer. Oh, the city does eventually close in around you. That's riches. I mean, that's the city or town. Not that it matters now. I mean, last thing to do is sell that land. Why are we going across this line? FSD getting real lazy here. And like I said, I'm pretty sure 12.3.6 would do better. But you can't really see to the right. And there's a car coming from the left. You got it? The cop's turning left. Or right, I'm sorry. Took him a while to feel comfortable about that. Whoa, you really applied the brake there. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I heard the rattle of the brake pedal.
Now turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
Why do you come this way anyway? Budget. From Oklahoma.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
I mean, to be fair, I at least partially caused us to go this way. Why are you rolling when you can't go? Can you see that? It's too far ahead. No, he can barely see the school bus. Because he can barely see the school bus, he's not responding to the stop signs. It doesn't matter, we're behind this tundra. That's something I would like to record at some point, is stopping for a school bus stop. What, to get out on the right? I'm not even sure where 371 goes now. I'm surprised he's coming down this way. But it goes to show how much they've changed everything around. Once I left, my boss left. mean, she was planning to retire anyway. They put new stickers on. I wonder, I should have turned left. Okay, whatever. Oh, right, we're in a 35 zone. Well, yes, we're in a 35 zone where I typically knock it up a couple of notches, but let's see. There's no trash cans in my driveway today. Oh, right. We can't do summon on public streets. I mean, it's tempting to park down the street a little bit, then summon it down to my house.
Turn left onto American Drive.
But it'll be a public street, so you can't do it.
Now turn left onto American Drive.
Okie dokie.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue. Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Alright, so like I said, he hadn't done anything horribly stupid. The stupidest thing he did was on New Hope when we came up to Texas 130, the underpass. He chose to go into the left turn only lane instead of going straight. Brake on his off to interrupt it. And of course, he has a real hard time maintaining speed. Well, and to be fair, FSD 12.3.6 that
In 500 feet,
early on
your
had troubles
destination
with
will be on the
maintaining
left.
speed. So I think we'll stick with that C minus, unless something suddenly happens here. Oh, this deer's going to go across the street.
Now your destination is on the left.
All right, that was the appropriate action, though. Okay. No, I don't live at this house. I live back there.
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Cove.
Well, let's go down Santa Rosa Cove. Did these guys move out? I mean, his truck's still there, but I'm thinking that truck's been kind of a pain to him. Oh, she's going to have a hard time with this one.
Now turn right onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Oh, he didn't even let me do that. Okay, FSD back on. It looked like he was getting really close to that mailbox.
Now your
Oh, the
destination
buck
is
left
on the
before I
right.
got back to the yard. Okay, I guess he's turning off the ability to send a message once navigation is complete. New feature. Okay, it's indeed 53%. All right, trips. 28 miles, 56 minutes, 210 watt hours per mile. 210, really? Okay, let's see what we got. Where's my calculator? 1,000 divided by 210. 4.7 or 4.8, depending on how you want to look at it, miles per kilowatt. That's pretty close to 5, isn't it? All right. Peace and harmony. So total trip today is 69 miles. Used 15 kilowatt hours. So that's $1.56. I'm sorry, $1.65. Average energy is 221 watt hours per mile. And that's part of what I've been saying now is nothing was horrible. It just wasn't great. Or even average. It left something to be desired. But okay, whatever. It is what it is. So let's stick with that. We'll call the grade a C minus. And we'll go look up this Toyota Corolla and see what we can say mean about Toyota Corolla. Talk to you guys later. All right, guys. As noted, there was a Toyota Corolla. The guy insisted he be the ICE comparison vehicle today, so let's go. All right, we covered 69 miles. There were 3 stops, although one stop I didn't get out of the car. So there's that part. We use 15 kilowatt hours a day for a cost of $1.65. So that works out to be 0.6 of a gallon. So what I picked was a 2020 Toyota Corolla. It looked used, the car that, I need attention. So there you go. 33 miles per gallon combined. I'm assuming it's not a hybrid, okay? The hybrid does a little bit better. Tank size is 13.2 gallons, and they say they can go 436 miles. I didn't check it. I just took them at their word. Interestingly enough, it's a 5-star. I didn't look into detail. A 5-star crash rating. All right, so cost of energy. And since he's getting 33 miles per gallon, he's doing pretty decent. And we covered 69 miles a day, so we have more money to work with. So he can cover 20 miles, or basically from my house to Lowe's Home Improvement in Leander. Yeah, when he gets there, he runs out of gas. I guess the good news is he could make it out to the east side of Jonestown and then come back. But that's the difference in cost of energy. Okay? And that's the point for making this comparison, is how far can you go for the same price that I can go? Not very far, huh? Yeah. Okay. Range. So let's say he does want to go to the various places I visited today and make it back to my house. That would take 2 gallons. It was actually 2.1, but let's just round it to 2. Cost $5.20. If I take that $5.20, convert it to electricity, 47 kilowatt hours, I can cover 188 miles. So his 69 miles is 188 to me. Okay, but let me hammer the point home. So, like I said, the tank is 13.2 gallons. That costs $34.32 to fill up, empty to full. Toyota says they can cover 436 miles on it. But if you take that $34.32, convert it to kilowatt hours, I can cover 1,248 miles. Did you hear that? 436 to 1,248 miles. Now, what I'm assuming is we're both just driving around town. I mean, I hate to put it this way, but I think I'd have to be pretty desperate to use a Toyota Corolla for a 1,200 mile road trip. Okay? Yeah, I mean, why? No problem. It's meant to do that kind of stuff. Okay, whatever. There you go. That's your comparison. I didn't go into the cost. It said 20,000, but I don't. That must be new, right? That can't be used. Is it used? I don't know. I didn't look. So for those of you who really want to do that comparison, go look it up. The lowest price Model 3 I found on the Tesla used inventory in my area was 21,000. Okay. So, dude, if you paid 20,000 for that Corolla, I would tell you to your face you're crazy. But I'm more laughing at you, so I may not be able to get the words out. But anyway, there you go. Onward, upward charge.